Hi, it's me, Pam. Um, this really is for my daughters and my son. Both of them, even the one that passed. Sean Howard, Diamond Fondren, Maddie Mondane, and Amir Ramsey. I better do something different. First of all, I want to say that I'm proud of you all. You all really been getting things to going and together with y'all life without me. And I want to let you know that I'm very proud of you and that I love you. And that it's time for me to go to treatment. And that'll be next week. I just ask people to support me. And I'm not talking about financially. I'm talking about checking up on me. Just a kind word. You know, and what I need space, respect it and give it to me. And I'm going to do it as well as to you all. It's time for me to write my book. So I feel as if it's time for me to get clean because I'm ready. And I feel like my mind will be better. I'll be able to remember things better, speak better, look better, and be better. And that's my goal. And that's why I stopped him today, because I wanted to say this. Because if you don't ever hear from me on this, my book is coming out. And that's what I really want everybody to go buy it. I should have been down it, but it's going to get done. And that's all that matters. I also want to tell my father, Ronald Love, that I love him and I miss him. And I'm going to spend more time with you. Because it's needed. You're a good father. Always have been. Through your ups and your downs. And I'm proud to be your daughter. And with that, y'all, I'm gone.
Quick question.
Okay.
What do you say to those who say, we've heard this before. Here she go with this all over again.
Right.
She asking for support. She this, she that. The naysayers who will shoot it down to say, man, we done heard this a million times. What's different about this time? Or do you just have to prove with your actions?
I have to prove with my actions, and it's okay for them to say that. Because I have disappointed them so many times. And so, it's fair, you know? And I can't get mad about that. Only thing I can do is strive harder to be a better me. And that's the goal. To strive harder to be a better me. And to put me first. And in order for me to take care of me, I got to put me first. I got to be first. And I'm not mad at nobody who say those things. Because you have a right to. Again, I disappointed you. So just kick back. Do what you've been doing. And just see.
What's bringing you to this point?
Bringing me to this point is, it's a lot of people I know dying. And I don't want my kids to find out my mama OD'd. You know, I don't want that to be my legacy. I don't want that to be the last thing they remember about me. You know, so that's why. And I feel as if my son's death should empower me. And I did not let it empower me. But I do believe that I'm supposed to go down this walk. I really do believe that. Now, not this long, though. But I believe I was supposed to go down this walk.
Because you've been dealing with this walk how long now?
Since March the 31st of 24.
So,
but the first time was in 91. So I've been dealing with this off and on for a lot of years.
So, but what was the mindset in 91? Was it an experimental thing, or was it just playing around and it ended up getting its clutches into? Like, what was the situation in 91 that even got you curious about this type of situation?
Saying, what about this? A person love more than me. I want to try it. Let me see. Curiosity killed the cat.
What has your curiosity brought you so far, in your opinion, over the years?
A lot of information. I've met a lot of good people. I've met people. I had to come down to. Sometimes you got to meet people where they at. And I've met people where they at. And I've allowed people to meet me where I am. And I needed that because I was kind of snobbish, stuck up. Thought I was better than a lot of people. So this was what this is what I had to do to sit down and say, hey, you ain't better than nobody. Just be you. Let people accept you for who you are.
What do you think gave you that mentality initially?
My mama passing when I was murdered when I was young, me being raised by the family, not always feeling wanted and not always feeling a part of something, that I belong. That's just the truth.
So you feeling kind of above and beyond everybody was like a defense mechanism, you think?
Yes. Because see, when you're born and you're 2 years old and your mother died, it's losing something. It's very important to you. And didn't nobody make me feel like this. I just felt like something was missing. I wasn't like everybody else because I didn't have a mom. I had a great mother, Martha Ramsey, who raised me. But she was not my biological mother. And I wanted my biological mother. I wanted to be like everybody else. Their mother come to school with them, not their grandmama. And then I turned around and did my kids like that without even being dead.
So it's time to break the cycle.
It is. And my kids have broke a lot of cycles, and I'm so proud of them. But it's time for me to break these chains.
What are some misconceptions you would like to clear up with your family or close loved ones that they assume about you that may or may not be true?
They assume that my everyday life is drugging, and it's not. I go to all type of different churches. I meet a lot of powerful people. I meet a lot of good people who matters. You know what I'm saying? And I just want them to know that I have other things in my life besides drugs too. When people look at you, all they think about is drugs. They don't think about the laundromat. They don't think about you cooking. They don't think about you cleaning. They don't think about you being a normal person. They just think drugs. And I'm a very smart and intelligent woman. It might not look like it all the time, but looks are deceiving. And I'm just going to be me. Whoever don't like it, I'm tired of trying to be a people pleaser and trying to please and make sure everybody else good. It's time for me to make sure I'm good. And that's the step is going to help me be good.
In closing, we appreciate you sharing with us today. And in closing, what would you like for your legacy to be overall?
I want my legacy overall to be that I was a decent person, that I loved people, that I cared about people, that I love my children and my family, and that I'm a spiritual woman because I believe in God. And I know that He's the only one that can help me through this. The only one. Me and Him. And I'm done.
Got anything on the closeout you can leave us with? Feel free. If not, we appreciate you all together.
Don't give up on your people. Don't give up on your people. You don't have to be family. You don't have to be blood relatives. We are all people. We all came from two people. So we are all family. Just don't give up.
We appreciate you. We know that you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. And thank you for the time that you spent with us today. And hopefully we'll have some good reports in the next couple of weeks, months on your sobriety and your recovery. And thank you.
Yes. Tamika Love, I love you. Nicole Ramsey, I love you. And I'm at Sharita's house, and I really love my family. I mean, they accept me for me, you know. And first it was uncomfortable because I wasn't used to people doing that, you know. But oh wow, it's just loving. It's wholesome. I mean, seeing the kids running around, you know, playing with them, seeing my little cousins, you know, and my and the cousins, because I'm with my cousin Sharita and her husband, and they grown kids, and then they have grandbabies, and the youngest is in high school, you know. I mean, that's also helped me want to change, being around a family, you know, and I needed that. I needed some part of my family, you know. People always say, I don't need nobody. Yeah, you do. Everybody needs somebody. I don't care who you are, you know. And I want to thank her and Rob and their kids for being patient and for believing in me. Because for them to put me in their home, they had to believe in something, you know. And my cousin Sharita, she said, yeah, I ain't gonna never forget where I came from. I remember when I used to live with you, you know, and it touched my heart because I never even thought about that part, you know. That part never, you know, came to me. And she said that, and me and her husband had a little disagreement. You know, I ate some food that was his, you know, and we had a little thing. And he came looking for me because I left. I left because I'm a runner, you know, and I left because my thing is I don't want to interrupt nobody. I don't want to be a burden on nobody. I don't want to interrupt nobody's household. You know, if anything I do is not intentionally, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing done intentionally. And that's everywhere I stay, whether it was a friend, a family, or a foe, you know. Never done anything intentionally. And I needed to be around people who was mean and evil and didn't like me, you know, because I needed to see that there are people out here like that because I was too gullible a lot of times, you know. And I needed this journey, you know. I really did, so that I can protect myself more, because I didn't realize other people are telling me, you ain't looking out the window, you ain't watching behind you, you just walking, you ain't, anything happen to you, you know. And I be in my own world, and I be like, I ain't doing nothing to nobody, so I know ain't gonna do nothing to me. But I had to see that there are people out here that it don't matter if you're doing nothing at all. That's just them. You can't change it, but you can protect yourself. And I want everybody in this world to protect themselves. I really do. Yep. And I'm done.
We appreciate you and we look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Thank you.